Okay, my 2 cents time. I have been watching and reading this Jay Z allegation, and that's all I can do right now is just chuckle. Because half of y'all just be believing anything. Shit don't be adding up, and y'all just be running off the deep end with it. Okay, let's talk about it. Like have the real conversation about it. A 13-year-old, not 16. See, if she was 16, you might have got a little bit more out of me on this one. But at 13, now mind you, when I was 13 in September, I was a freshman in high school. But at 13, I looked all of 11. probably probably on my best Sunday outfit could I probably pass off 13. I looked like I was 11 or 12. So, okay, we're going to give this 13-year-old the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she put on makeup. Maybe she went into one of her little, because they said a friend dropped her off. So maybe a friend had hoochie gear just readily available for this 13-year-old to wear. Let's say she put on heels, like I said, did the makeup, put hairspray in her hair, because I'm just gonna be bold with it. If she was this complexion, this conversation wouldn't even this lawsuit wouldn't even be happening right now. So I can naturally go on assumption that she wasn't this complexion. Maybe about 5 shades lighter. But we're gonna keep going with this 13-year-old narrative that this 13-year-old took a train to New York by herself on a Thursday, September 7th, because that's when the VMAs was in 2000. I had to look it up. It was September 7th of 2000 on a Thursday. So that's a school night. So she got on the train. I'm assuming she ran away from home because she went to New York City, got a friend to drop her off at the VMAs with no ticket, no way to get home, no cell phone, because cell phones weren't really popular back then in 2000. I know that sounds crazy, but it really wasn't. So she had nothing on her, no ID, no credit card. She didn't have nothing with her but her 13-year-old self and a willingness to get to the VMAs. So she gets there with no ticket. Somehow she randomly winds up with the limo drivers. And these limo drivers, mind you, they can't get into Diddy's parties. But somehow this limo driver had the clout to get her into the party. At this party, this 13-year-old had to sign an NDA to get into the room. Mind you, people handing her an NDA. Nobody looked at her and said, how old is this girl? I'm going to need to see some photo ID before you walk. But okay, we're gonna bypass all of the things that normal adults would think. So she gets into a room. Someone serves this 13-year-old alcohol. Something in that alcohol made her feel woozy. So this 13-year-old bypassed all of these people to randomly find this strange bedroom, not a bathroom, not a kitchen, not outside because you so scared you gonna call home. But you decide to go into a bedroom and lie down. And that's when the sexual assault happened by Diddy, Jay-Z, and unknown female B. Okay. Then afterwards, while the assault is happening, somehow your drug self at 13, all of a sudden kung fu fighting and karate chopping people in the neck and the head. Why you couldn't do this when they was holding you down? But okay, somehow you broke free and karate chopped them in the neck and ran out of the room. Did you run to a police officer? No. Did you run off to a stranger in the street crying? No. You run to a gas station, get to a payphone, call your daddy. Now, see, this is where you lose me. Because I don't care if you black, you white, you Hispanic, you Asian. If that man is any type of father and he goes to pick you guys up or you up, and the first thing he does is not take you to a hospital, take you to a police precinct, not go upstairs. Even the NWA movie shows some dude trying to go get his girl and they pistol whipped him out. But your daddy did absolutely nothing but take you home and have you suppress that memory for 25 years. Because if you were sexually assaulted, did you grabbed your clothes? I forgot that part. In the statement, you said you grabbed your clothes and ran out. So nobody saw a naked 13-year-old streaking through the party. In 2000, nobody thought to question, why is this naked girl streaking the party? Nobody remembers this naked girl streaking the party. Because what did you do? You didn't run to the next room and put your clothes on. So where did you put your clothes on at? In the hallway? In the elevator? Nobody saw your naked butt running. I'm trying to make it make sense. Because I'm going to tell you one thing. Even my, and may he rest in peace, crackhead daddy would have came back with a bat. He might not have hit anything but himself with it, but that man would have came back with a bat. If he wouldn't have, I got uncles, I have cousins, somebody in my family would have tried to take up for me. And I don't even think half of them like me like that. But they would have still tried to take up for me. Even my mama. Let somebody had told my mama, I would say, we would have just had to been embarrassed. Because this is before the internet. So you can't even say that she would have got trolled or she would have got doxed or whatever you want to say. Back in 2000, we didn't have social media. At best, you had MySpace. And MySpace wouldn't go. That wasn't what you had. MySpace and Black Planet. They weren't going to sit up in there and harass you like that. So why the silence? That's the part that's baffling me. Why the silence? You had no reason to stay silent at that time. Like I said, if this happened now, I can kind of see it and be like, okay, the parents was willing to protect their kid. That's why they're choosing the route. But in 2000, there was no internet like it is now. So there is no reason why you couldn't come forward at that time. Except for, did you really get past the limo driver? That's what I'm asking. You're saying you were at a party with Diddy. But were you really at a party with the limo drivers? I'm just asking. I'm not throwing out assumptions. I don't know the full details. But my spidey senses is telling me they told you their name was Sean Diddy Combs, but you was really with Jethro Jackson, limo extraordinaire. That's me. I don't know. I'm just saying.